Hi Rintu, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, fine. We'll wait for another 5 minutes. Let's other trainers and Vidya should be joined.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, hi Vidya ma'am. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
I think she will be not join. She will not join. Vidya ma'am. Hello. Vidya ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, Rentu, you're audible. Shweta had called me.
Okay, fine. Because she have a session till 4 o'clock, so she will be not able to join the session.
Yeah,
I
she called
told
me
her.
because she had some other sessions lined up.
Yes.
So that is the reason. Yeah.
Okay. And I told her to give you a call so that you can explain her to how to take the session at 4:30. I think
Yeah.
she has called, right?
It's not 4:30, it's 4 o'clock, right? Session
Four, four,
begins at
four.
4. 4
Yes,
to
yes, yes.
7.
Yeah,
Correct.
correct. Let me check with JK Chabaria sir, and I think Madhu ma'am also not joined, right?
No,
No.
I have joined, sir.
Okay,
Acha.
Sir, I have
Harsh.
joined.
Okay, fine. Let me check with JK Chabaria. Give me 5 minutes, ma'am.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, he has joined. Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Vidya ma'am, we can start now.
Okay. They're just two of us. Others?
Yeah, three of us there, and one four already has been joined. Only Sweta has not joined. All the trainer already has been joined the session now.
Okay, so we can start. Good evening, everyone. I'm Vidya, and today we will be conducting the role play activities for the learners, that is the PGD learners for Axis Bank. These are basically students who are undergoing their training program and would be shortly joining Axis Bank as relationship managers. So that is the profile. This is one of the second role plays that we are conducting for the group, and the groups have been divided. If you have got your participant list, you will find that there are participants joining from two different batches. So the session 2 batch 2 participants will join first at 4, and subsequently batch 1 participants will join. So kindly start the evaluations as and when the participants join, because the part of the participants will join only post 5 o'clock. So that is one thing that I wanted to tell you all. In terms of the evaluation, all of you all would have received the PPT deck. which has the scenarios that has been mentioned for conducting today's role plays. Evaluation parameters are very, very simple. It is a phone call that they are doing to customers. So the activity is that each participant is is making a phone call to fix appointments with customers. And these customers are a mix of existing customers of the bank, whom whose portfolios they have taken over as the relationship manager, or it could be new customers that they are calling up to open accounts, or to get additional business from these customers. So that are the two scenarios of customers, situations that we have created. The evaluation parameter Excel sheet is a drop down Excel sheet wherein you can score for the participants. I humbly request everyone to make sure that against each of the participants you create that entry, whether the participant was absent. Sometimes participant may have logged in but may not have participated in the role play. So please use option 2, which is did not participate, DNP. And obviously the scores for the role play for all those who participated, it could be poor, average, or good as per your assessment. There are 6 tables which you need to go through. Are they able to create a good impression in the first 30 seconds of the call? Do they create an interest? Their conversations, do they are we finding it interesting? Is the customer, and you will be the customer in each scenario. So the RM is calling you up, and depending upon the situation, you can respond to the RM. The PPT deck, if you see under the scenarios, there are certain sample responses that have been highlighted for all of you all. You can pick and choose some, or maybe you could improvise and choose your own response depending upon how the call goes. Since the time of the since we are short on time, you will not be able to spend more than 6 to 7, max 8 minutes per participant. So the feedback as such is not being shared with them. So while we are speaking to each participant and giving them those 5, 6, 7 minutes to have an interaction over the phone, we are not giving any individual feedback to the participant. So as and when they complete, please let them log out. I mean, there's no sense keeping the participants in the session because no specific feedback as such is being shared. Another thing that you can mention is in the evaluation sheet, after your scoring of all the 6 columns, create a column for remarks wherein you can mention any or specific observations for the participant. For example, one observation could be, while the expectation is each participant interacts in English, if there's no fluency observed in any participant, maybe you could put that as a note. Or any comment that you would like to highlight against a participant can definitely be included in a remarks column, and you can put that there. Um uh, yeah. Scenarios, in case if you have any doubts on the 8 sample scenarios that we have given, or any questions, please ask. But otherwise, this is what I have to say. I would want completed Excel sheets for each participant being shared back with us. And when you're sending back the email by day end today, I would want you to mark me a CC as well, so that we get to know who are the participants who actually participated in the role play and completed the exercise. And any value add remarks or observations that you had against specific candidates, those also can be filled in. So it's a it's a table, or it's a Excel sheet which is it has the pivot. So once you fill in all those scores, you'll be able to see the percentage. So the green, amber, reds, very, very clear. You'll be able to figure out which are the participants which have scored really well, or who require substantial training, and accordingly we will take it forward. Any questions as of now that come to your minds with respect to the
Yes.
Ma'am, I have one question.
yeah.
Should we ask them to switch on the camera during the interaction?
it's always better to see, because then you'll be able to see those interactions. So while I understand that the entire conversation between the RM and the customer is happening over a phone call, and that is the purpose, but we'll be able to see how they are doing. And besides, when you ask questions, maybe you can pick up something, and you can check for their reactions also. So when you have the video on, it would be better. So video on for yourself and for the participant as well.
Okay. And ma'am, one more question. Now, all the participants, like I have suppose 10 participants in the group one. So
Yeah.
everyone has to mandatorily participate, or it is their choice to participate or not to participate?
See, as a practice, these are scored activities. So yeah, their evaluations and final certifications will include these scores as well. So we are very clear that we want each and everyone to participate, but unfortunately, there are some candidates who are down with COVID, who are not in a position to attend. So if those kind of things are there, then obviously those marks will not be included. So make sure that you tell the participant to switch on the camera and then take the role play. Unless there is something, then accordingly you can make those in the remarks thing.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, there are 8 scenarios. Any one scenario can be taken with one participant?
Yes, give random. You
Okay.
can pick up random students, because don't let them create those orders and responses prior. Give them spot on, pick up any candidate, choose a scenario of your choice, and then let them impromptu respond. Because what happens is some people will wait for the others to complete, pick up those tips. So I would suggest that you change your responses quite frequently, so that they can
Yeah,
have
that will be sure.
yeah.
Now,
thoda
besides this,
yeah.
once a participant has completed, whether
Yeah.
he or she is free to log out, or we can
Yeah,
prompt
they
them
are
to log
free
out.
to log out. In
Oh,
case it is their choice, leave it up to them, because sometimes they like to observe their colleagues and they would want to make those things. That is fine. But as a trainer, we will not force anybody to sit through the entire
no, it is not.
presentations.
Whether we can tell them that you are free to log out.
Yeah, you can. Please do
Okay.
that. So most of
Yeah.
the participants will log out.
Okay.
And like I said, because these are people who will be coming to us post their classes in the university, and one batch has sessions right up till 5, so you can expect staggered joining of participants.
No, that
So
doesn't
as
matter.
far yeah
That,
yeah
And ma'am, one more question now. Actually, I have totally 22 participants. So
yeah
suppose the role plays is getting over before 7 o'clock. Can we, finalize the session there, or how we have to stick on to the timing 7 o'clock up to 7?
See, I would suggest you wait till the time, because I really don't know how participants will be joining in. So keep the session live. You can wind up by by the session time, because like I said, participants will be joining as per their this तो जल्दी wrap up करेंगे तो होगा नहीं. The session times are up till 7, तो I would honestly request कि at least 6:50 तक 6-7 तक आप रखिए session,
so
in
we
case
are
any
told,
last minute
sorry,
people. Yeah,
we are
sorry,
told
go
them they
ahead.
can join. We are told them they can join anywhere between 4 to 7.
No, we have told them that the first set of batches will be joining at 4 o'clock, and the second set of batches, that is batch 1, will be joining past 5 o'clock. But because there are 10
Yeah,
participants,
that's it.
sometimes what happens is they might just come in and again come back thinking that, itne log complete karna hai. So sometimes they have
No,
that.
that they certain.
So, yeah. Any
Anything
other
else? Anything else?
questions? Sorry?
No
Yeah.
more question. Anything else you want to convey?
No, I just wanted you to understand that the drop-down options that is available for the participants that you have, the column headings, I hope are clear, very, very simple. And like I said, the more you mix and match your responses, the better it is, because, it would not be a standardized
No, that will be certainly.
input that would be coming from them. I talked to you about the remarks thing to make in your any kind of special notes that you might have. and keeping the camera on would always be better. Give them some time to prepare because, let's say if I'm a participant and you've given me scenario one, don't immediately start. Give them a minute or two to just gather their thoughts, find out, and and then start the thing, and let the evaluation parameters be very clearly understood by the participants, that what are we scoring them on. So how quickly are they able to create a positive impression, whether they are able to, you can create those, we have that column for objection handling. So some small kind of objections also you can raise. Maybe you're not happy with a particular feature of a product, or something like that. Just when you do that, they might, we want to check how responsive they are they confidently able to handle that objection. So those kind of things, if we can do, it will be good.
Sure, sure, sure.
Vidya, this is
Ma'am, I
Neela
have.
here. Hello.
Yes.
Vidya,
Yes.
this is Neela here.
Ha.
Hi.
Hi.
And my question is, these people age group, and
Ha.
are they freshers to banking?
They are. Most of them, if you would see, around 60-65% of them are all freshers
Okay.
who have come from various backgrounds, some even engineering and others. And it would be the first jobs that they would be going to. But
Okay.
yes, having said that, there are a couple of them who have had some kind of previous experience, maybe working as a salesperson in some sales executive in some organization or so, but nothing major, like, so
Okay.
this would be
That's
and plus they are still learning, so they
okay.
are still going through their courses and they still have time before they join the bank. So too much of technical banking questions, like I said, might not be, they really will not be able to handle. But
No, that's
basics, yes, we want to see how comfortable are they interacting, and if given any responses, are they able to respond to the queries that we pose to them.
okay. Thank you, Vidya. That's it. Nothing.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a question. So
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
were telling that we will be judging them based on the performance, right? So can we
Right.
tell them about the parameters, what we are exactly looking from them during their performance, or how they
So
are
when
interacting?
you show the slide, when you display the slide, the first slide is the evaluation parameters, which should be displayed on screen so that they can understand.
Okay.
So the
So
deck
not
that is there, sorry.
okay, ma'am. But the
So the
exact parameter, like whether I'm looking at whether they are trying to create an impression, and those things I need not to tell about. I did not to share with the
it
customer.
is shown on the parameter slide. If you see your PPT deck, the slide clearly says what are our expectations.
Okay, yes,
So
yes.
your Excel sheet has the same pointers that is shown on the slide.
Okay, ma'am. And one more thing, can we take
Yeah.
a small introduction before we start the role
You
play?
will not get the time. I really would advise you against that, because we have about 20 participants. So while I don't see everybody joining in, because sometimes, there are always people sometimes who are sick, who are not in a position to join. But even so, around 18 to rahenge jinka aapko karna hai, and the more you spend on introductions, your actual role play time gets cut down. You barely have 7 minutes per participant.
Okay, ma'am.
One question here. How many
Yeah.
marks for each trade? Total
Like
marks?
if you just do a drop down, the highest mark for a column is 3, which is good.
Okay. 3 for one column. That means 6 total marks is 18.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope all of you all are getting that, the drop downs in the respective Excel. So all you need to do is just choose the parameter per participant, and choose the drop down, may say what option is
Yeah, that poor,
applicable.
average, and good. We are getting.
Correct. Or absent in that case, because like I said, the Excel sheets, I would want it to be complete. So if the person did not come up in your session at all, that is the person who's absent. And if the person did turn up but did not participate in spite of your repeated requests, then you put DNP, which is did not participate. So finally, when the Excel sheet comes to us, we have a clear idea of what has been for the response for each participant.
Okay.
Yes, any questions?
No more
Nothing from my
questions.
side, Vidya.
No
Yeah.
more questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Rintu, can we wrap up? Anything you have to add, Rintu?
I think 4 o'clock link we are supposed to get, I can tell you.
For the links also have already been shared. So we have the trainer names and the groups. I hope you have the clarity there. Which
Yeah, that
group you
we
will join, because that also has
Yes,
already
yes,
been
group
shared.
three. Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
Right.
you will join the link as per the group that has been allotted to you, and you will in the Excel sheet also fill up the scores for that respective group.
Yeah, that Mr. Rintu has shared everything.
He has
Yeah.
already shared.
Please.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
please.
that.
Please. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Rintu, I'm also exiting the session.